welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. This is another, longer length video. If you happen to hear a bunch of chirping in the background, it's because I am here in these mountains right here where there's a lot of birds. There tends to be a lot of bird sounds in my voiceovers for that reason. So I'm doing another quick time-lapse sketchbook drawing here. I kind of wanted to do a horse breed study. These ones were of this pony called the Fell pony. I mean, the name literally just said Fell, so you'll see that I write down some info of that later. This was pretty fun. It was just, it actually ended up taking me like 3 days to finish this because I kept having to start and stop. But, condensing it down into 7 minutes was a little tough for that reason, so I kind of cut through a lot of the footage for that reason. And it also went through a lot of sort of like experimental changes. I definitely want to get better at just quickly sketching out some stuff and then, working more on like style and like worrying a little less about making it look as realistic as possible. So I experiment a little bit more with the colors in this one. I don't know if you've ever heard of the artist Gret Lutsky, but she does a lot of different like colors, over each other, and I really kind of like that, how it makes it look kind of pop arty, but kind of like a comic book almost. It's pretty cool. So I attempted to do some of that with this, but then I also ended up kind of just like sticking to realism a lot with one of them because I was just like scared. I don't know. You know how it can be with drawing stuff. You get a little freaked out of messing it up. As I was recording this voiceover, this random bird was just hanging out here. I think she hit the window or something, but she ended up flying away, so she was fine. Last Christmas, I was given some acrylic paint marker, paint pen things, and I don't even know what brand they are. You can probably see it on the pen there maybe at some point. They're pretty good. They're pretty opaque. I usually have to layer them on pretty thickly if I want it to be super duper opaque, like not see-through at all. But you can see I kind of put some pink on that one horse's mane. It's supposed to be a gray, but I just thought it'd be kind of fun to add some pops of pink in there. It looked kind of cute. This horse was particularly difficult to color. He's supposed to actually be black, but actually like committing to making it completely black was really hard, so I just went with like a really dark bay instead. Also, he was crying out for a little tongue, so I gave him a little tongue there. Pretty cute. But yeah, I mean, I tried to add as much shine and shading as I could to kind of differentiate the different colors on him. I don't know, it turned out okay. I add more later that makes me like it a little bit more. This particular one that I'm now coloring was just 100% black. I didn't want to avoid it, so I tried my best to color it in a way that you could still see the lines. I just need to practice coloring dark colored things like this more often because I just don't know how to do it. Like I just don't get it. I don't get it, man. Don't get it. So you can see I had some shine in blue because I just wanted to give that a try. This next design choice, I still don't know if I really like it that much. I just kind of ended up going with it because I kind of already committed with the purple right there, so I just finished that up with a complete purple circle. I redefined the lines of the horses themselves with a white outline, which I do definitely like that more than them just being right up against the purple, because they kind of get lost in it. thought that the purple looked a little bit boring on its own, and my sister, she's a fantastic artist, she suggested, why don't you just add in some little, chicken scratch things or just some little things here and there, and I liked that idea, so I did that, but then I wanted hearts too, and I couldn't decide, so I did both. Again, a design choice that I'm not really sure I quite like. I think I like the scratches more than the hearts and the dots. I kind of wish that I had just chosen to do one of them, but whatever, it's just a learning process. Then I wanted to do more to fill in the rest of the page, so I just start kind of like adding little details here and there, and I ended up really liking that. It's just kind of a fun little, I didn't have to think too hard about it. It was pretty chill. I enjoyed it. This was honestly one of the most fun parts of drawing this whole thing. We're drawing these little apples and carrots and stuff, because there was just something so cute and small about it, little small, cute, and then just adding the little pen details on top, you'll see in a moment. It was pretty fun, and I really liked doing that. This little hay bale was pretty cute to draw too. I enjoyed it. Also, you can't tell very good in the video, but I added a lot of shimmery details on the horses themselves. It's just kind of hard to tell. Like, I tried showing it in a clip a little later, by moving the page around. It doesn't show up too good on camera, but in person it was really shimmery and cute. So yeah, turned out okay. Anyways, here is the final piece. Overall, really liked how it turned out. Just a little practice thing. And if you tuned in, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the views and everything. Much love to you and your little life journeys. Bye.